all kids are napping at the same time.
Gosh, you're freaking stoked right now.
I'm so excited.
Oh, wow.
All the kids are napping at the same time. Okay, today we are doing a Q&A because I have not done one since before the boys were born. I think I was very, very, very pregnant with twins the last time I did one of these. And there's a lot of questions. I tried to narrow them down with Justin, but we thought they were all like really good questions and some new ones that we haven't had yet. So I had a hard time narrowing them down. So we got like, I think there's like 16 questions is what we narrowed it down to.
16 questions, 16 answers.
I don't think we plan on moving anytime soon, but I also don't think it's our forever home.
I want to stay here at least 30 years.
Oh my God.
Okay, no, I think we probably want to stay here 5 to 10 years. I think that's where we're at.
But
I would like to push it to 10 because we have a lot of plans for this house. We want to get the yard going, we want to get a pool, we want to really enjoy our time here. But the only thing that we're struggling with is if we do have more children,
which we do want more
which
children.
we're going to have more children, it's going to be kind of tough because of the room.
I think we're gonna kind of play by ear, see what this next baby is. If we had like another boy, we'd probably for sure need to move because 3 boys in one room, and then Emma would be like closer in age with the twins, but then 3 kids in one room is a lot. So I think it'll depend down the road what we end up doing. I love living here.
Yeah,
we decided to try and move to Texas, and we changed our mind.
I mean, if it were up to me, I'd say Kauai. If we could like have.
But we have such a community here, so I don't think we plan on leaving.
Yeah, we're staying here.
We actually haven't talked about that. I loved
kind
doing
of
it.
talked about it. I think we would like to not do it again.
I don't know. I loved the experience with doing it with the boys.
I like both ways, so I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I wasn't more bonded in one way or the other with the pregnancy. I was just as excited, just as in love with them.
And it wasn't really that nerve-wracking
not
finding
at all.
out. So I felt like it was exciting to do that, and it's also exciting to know. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you
It was really fun. I have no idea.
We're gonna have to answer that one in another Q&A down the road.
A while from now. So we've had 4 total embryo transfers. And we've done 2 embryos in every single transfer. So that's the first answer. And the reason we did 2 with the boys was because we've had 3 before that only resulted in either no pregnancy or 1 baby like full term. Well, Brynn was not full term, but you guys know what I mean. Ended up actually staying around was 1 baby. So we did 2 with the boys, not intending to have twins. But
there was not a thought.
Yeah, we didn't expect
we did not think there was a chance.
Until the ultrasound day, then Justin's all like, I think it's twins, I think it's twins. He ended up being right. In the future though, I'm pretty sure we are going to be transferring 1. Because the idea of having twins again is kind of terrifying. And I think going from twins back to 1 baby would be a breeze in comparison. So it would be really nice. Unless, I mean, that answer can change. Say we do a couple more transfers and they didn't work, then that answer might change. So there's no definite right now, but planning on 1. You wanna do how's breastfeeding going?
Sure. It's going okay.
Stop. It's actually been going really good. The boys have their bottles once a night still. We do formula 1 time a day. Doesn't have to be warmed up, so much easier than with Emma. So that's really nice.
But your breastfeeding is going good.
It's going really good.
I really
love it.
Your breastfeeding. How's the breastfeeding?
It's going really good. I love it. I think that I'm amazed that my body is able to provide enough for 2 babies right now. And I'm not doing anything that's out of the ordinary.
You only had 1 close call where you thought you had a clog.
I did have a clog, and that was like a month ago. So and I haven't had one since then. It's been really easy. Wait.
I hear a baby.
I hear a baby too. That lasted 6 minutes.
Someone missed us.
Someone's gonna ask. This is Asher. Okay, for real, you do one this time.
I think that's our ultimate goal. Like later on is once I'm done with college, I'm gonna say I still have interest in like background investigations, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do at this point. I don't know if there's something involved in ministry down the road at some point. We just don't know. But I'm praying about it right now. We're talking about it.
It's always an option.
I still have a year left until I get my associates. So there's just still so much time. You guys know things can change so quick.
Especially with COVID, it's already changed. You guys,
Mister is
nothing
here.
has happened to Mr.
He's healthy. He's fine.
He
just does not like
people.
He doesn't like being around us.
Yeah.
He likes two things in this world. He likes
food,
eating and sleeping.
Yeah,
that's it. So honestly,
he's just not a cuddly cat.
Yeah, he's not. He used to be back in the day, which is so sad. But honestly, nowadays he just keeps to himself. He lays down on a blanket that we put in a bedroom somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll keep a blanket in here sometimes, and he'll just sleep all day. And he'll beg me for food at night, and he'll eat, and that's pretty much it.
He's a happy cat. He's just a leave me alone cat.
But yeah, if you guys are looking for Mister, he's at like the 15-second mark in the vlog almost every time in the intro. So that's where he is.
I think he's in here right now in the bathroom, actually.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. So Emma, I was induced when I was 39 weeks exactly, I want to say. And with the boys, I ended up getting to the hospital at 5 centimeters dilated, which if they were not breech, I would have continued, they would have admitted me regardless, and I would have continued laboring and eventually just given birth on my own. So hopefully with the next one, I don't have to be induced either and I go into labor on my own, because that was nice. I say it was nice because with Emma, I got my epidural at 4 centimeters, and at 5, I didn't even know that I was in labor yet.
That's what blows me away, is that you were just killing it this time.
Thanks, kidney stones. Yes.
Yeah,
no idea. I think with Emma, I waited till I was done breastfeeding before getting mine, and I would do the same with the boys. I don't want to rush what I want to get yet.
Yeah.
Not sure. I don't know.
I just don't know what I want to get for them, because I've been thinking about something I want to get for me lately, and so now I'm like, oh man, I still gotta think what we want for the boys.
And me and Kaylee want to get matching best friend tattoos too. So there's a lot of tattoos coming up. 7.
So at first, when we got married,
Rachelle,
1 and 5, I told her I always wanted 3. So we compromised, and we're like, okay, we'll just do 4 then.
But
so,
now I keep saying, what if we had 5? What if we had, I love it. And I know you love it too.
I know,
it's just,
but we're gonna have 4.
Plus 1. Honestly, okay, we can say all we want about how we want 1 more, and we have no idea what is going to happen in the future, but if we could pick, Justin would say 4, I would say 5. We'll see what happens, honestly. You never know what's gonna happen, but
honestly, if life is great at some point where we're like, man, we really do want to have 1 more after our next.
That's the good thing about IVF. We have the option,
exactly.
Hopefully. We have the option still down the road.
You're right, it could change at any point, but right now it's looking like
so you're
4,
saying
maybe more. But we'll say that. That's going to be the answer. 4, maybe more.
Ooh, I like that answer. We're not pushing it. She just doesn't seem ready yet. I think what we are planning on doing pretty soon here is buying a potty to keep in her bathroom. That way, if she wants to try it out, she can, but we're not gonna put pressure on her. I mean, honestly, she's going through enough changes as is. We just took away her pacifier just like 2 weeks ago, I think. So I don't wanna push another big change on her, and I know that if she's ready, then she'll let me know. She's getting to the point too where she recognizes when she's gone to the bathroom. She's pooped at least in her diaper, so. It stinks. So soon, but no pressure, and if she's not ready for another 6 months, then she's not ready for another 6 months. I have no issues with it.
So we're actually just starting the process right now of determining what we want to, what color we want to paint, what wallpaper we want, what crib we're gonna get a matching.
What's it called? B-board?
Yeah.
Particle board. I want to do some sort of thing that I saw.
No, the B-board. That's what it was.
B-board?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I want to do something cool on the wall with wallpaper. So we're gonna probably start painting pretty soon.
We're gonna paint, do the wallpaper, do the bender board, and then we're gonna do new carpet because that needs to get replaced.
It needs to match Emma's anyways.
We have to let it match Emma's.
It'd be weird if it didn't.
And once that's done, then we're gonna do crib,
they're 2 months.
all the other stuff.
So by the time they are 5 months old, it will be done, because that's usually when we moved Emma into her room, and me and Justin like having our own room. I love having them close by, but I also like not having to sneak in quietly every night when I go to bed. So
we're starting the process within the next month.
It's gonna be really, really fun and exciting. I'm excited about it.
Are you excited about it?
I'm excited about it. Yes, they've been doing so good.
God.
They are waking up about, I'd say 1.5 times a night. I would say. So they wake up usually 1 time. They go down between 7 and 8, usually closer to 7:30, 7:45. They wake up around 2 to 3 in the morning and have a full feeding, and then they go back to sleep until usually around 5:45. I say half because they don't eat at that time. They just want to snuggle, so I'll wake up and hold one of them, and then usually the other one wakes up, so then I end up holding the other one at the same time, and then that's about it. And then they eat around 6:30 to 7. So I feel much more well rested than I did at the beginning. Like I honestly feel pretty good. I don't have to nap very often or catch up on sleep unless they have like a random weird night.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that's their routine right now, and I am very thankful.
And it was pretty cool because it just like
naturally.
happened. They didn't have like a slow progression where, okay, now they're waking up at 1, okay, now they're waking up at 1:30, now they're waking up at 2. It was like they were waking up at 11:45 to 12, and then all of a sudden one night they woke up at 2:45 and we're like, what the heck happened? And then from then on, it just kept happening.
It happened naturally.
Nice.
It was amazing.
That was sweet.
Oh yeah, the snooze have made a big difference. For me, significantly, because with Emma, I think we've said this before, but I felt like I took on all of the responsibility, not because Justin didn't want to or because I didn't, like, I just didn't ask for help.
There was a lot of factors. There was like
very,
the stress factor, the anxiety factor, and stuff like that.
I feel like I need to do this because we've waited so long.
Well, also, I'd never been a parent at that point. Rachelle had more experience with kids than I'd ever had. You know, we had my nephew Christian, which I never took care of him when he was a baby. I think I changed his diaper one time when he was a kid.
That.
So with Emma, it was a huge learning curve for me. So I think Rachelle was like, automatically, it was like you had to take that role.
Right.
But
not that he didn't offer to or anything. But now I feel like we split the work completely 50-50.
So good.
Like we have such a good balance and routine between us. Like Justin does most of the diapers. I do most of the feeding.
And we didn't figure that out like in the midst of arguments or fights really. We were kind of just
naturally happened.
This is how it's gonna happen. All right, cool. Let's
Started
do it,
in the hospital.
Yeah.
Now we're here.
It's been great.
Sorry, the phone.
Oh god.
No. Sorry, I'm laughing because it's actually my cousin. I have a cousin named Reuben, and that's how we ended up loving that name. And I would not say we named him after my cousin. Like, I love my cousin, but he's not named after him. But my uncle, who was Reuben's dad, was the closest man that I ever had to a dad. I miss him so much, honestly. And we had such a special relationship, so I kind of feel like I like that his name is connected to that family in a way. And he ended up passing away the day before Brynn. So again, just like this huge connection to that family. And so I remember that my cousin texted me the day that we announced the boys' names and was like, yeah, like that's such a good name. And it was so sweet. He was like, I like that. And side note, my cousin Reuben has red hair. And we did not plan that, obviously. It just happened that when Reuben came out, we were like, he looks like the Reuben. Yeah. And now both of the Reubens in my life have red hair.
We had no idea at that point his hair was going to be red, like coming like this.
Oh, this is Asher. I'm looking at you like,
know,
yeah.
Right?
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong baby. Oh, we only have one more.
I wondered about that before we had twins too. I think every time I saw twins, I was always like, man, I wonder if you're more drawn to one than the other. Yeah. I haven't noticed it at all,
honestly. I think that they have both gone through phases of feeling more connected to me so far.
Yes.
So like Reuben was very connected to me, and now he's been doing a lot better. His reflux has been getting so much better, and now Asher has
started
been
to take over that role.
Yeah.
And Reuben's been doing great with me recently, which is sweet.
Yeah.
Asher was always really awesome with me, and now he's starting to get.
But I think that's just the way it is. They go through ebbs and flows, and so I don't know. I to answer the question, no, I don't feel more connected to one twin than the other, but I think that they go through phases, and as they continue to get older, they'll go through phases where they're more connected. But I remember before they were born, I read a blog post and I shared it with you about how like some parents would assign themselves a twin to be in charge of during the night. We were like, well, we'll consider it.
We were thinking about that.
Just to like, be like, okay, well,
if it was really getting hard, being
yeah,
like, okay, I'm gonna take
that's
care
your
of this
baby,
one.
that's your baby, and then switch for the next week or something. But we didn't end up doing that because I don't know, it just didn't work for us. This has worked for us really well.
You know, we really haven't ran into a situation.
But maybe if you did that, you probably would feel more connected to one over the other. But because we didn't do that, we don't.
I'm kind of thankful for that then, actually.
Yeah, me too. And I think that's it. There was a lot more questions, honestly. There were so many good ones. But I feel like these were the most like repetitive ones, as well as like, oh, we haven't answered that one, or that's a good question. So they're good. I'm gonna go try and see if this guy will let me put him back down. He honestly, oh, he just woke up again. Honestly, he, like I said, has been wanting to be held by me to sleep most of the time now. Like Reuben, he's a good napper. He naps great during the day. This one, he's like, Mama.
But then Reuben at night only lets Rachelle put him to
Yeah.
bed. He's still in that mommy boy phase where he needs to be put down
I'm
at night.
smiling because I kind of love it
cute.
as much as like
It's cute.
it can
And I'm
be
fine
hard.
with that. Whatever. Like if he needs you to put him down at night, like whatever, that's fine.
But that is going to be it for this Q&A. I feel like we haven't done one of these in like so long. I literally was pregnant huge the last time I did this. So.
I like
and you weren't in the last one, so it's been a really long time since you've been in it. But that is it. We will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you for watching. What is that?
It's from that video.
What video?
Sorry.
Oh my god. Bye!
Oh, there's your baby. Look at the baby. Hey guys, I'm right here.
Guys, I'm still alive.
I'm
Don't
still
worry.
here.